taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. All right, Singy, let's talk about the man on the mound. He has been lights out lately.
You're not kidding, Boog. I mean, look at these stats. He's got hitters guessing on every pitch. I'm excited to see if he can maintain his dominance in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Ready to go? Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Jake McCarthy. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one. Up the middle, Kim. Over to first, and the first out of the game is an easy one. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Geraldo Perdomo.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Just missed. Ohtani, a 6'4" righty, 210 pounds. Let's remember, a major part of his resume are those 3 MVP awards. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
The shortstop takes the ball. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And there are 2 down. Here's Ketel Marte.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And that one misses up and in. Ball 1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
2 out, space is empty. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Tosses to first. And that will end the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Freddie Freeman. Let's see what the former World Series MVP can do with this at bat, Chris. First pitch misses. Strike 1.
1-1.
And that one fouled off. And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage. Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
1 down, base is empty. Look out! And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. A changeup missing. Ball 1. Man at first, 1 away. That missed by a lot. Now 2-0.
2-0 count. Great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
The 2-2 gets a check swing. Now an appeal to third. And he held up. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And now it's Max Muncy leading the NL in home runs to start the day. He's been a beast. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
1 strike.
Check swing, called strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he's registered 3. Back here in L.A., top of the second. And now the veteran third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. Suarez working through some struggles lately.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
Inside, and a count 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Just missed.
Hot.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
On the ground to the left, Muncy whips it across. Leadoff man retired here in the second. And now it's Josh Naylor.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
And that one popped in the air, left field. 2 away.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Corbin Carroll stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Outside low. 2 balls, no strikes. Second inning here, no score. Line drive, and that's base hit out into left center field. And that extends the inning.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Hernandez settles underneath it. And that is that. 1 left for back here at Dodger Stadium. And here's the veteran outfielder, Teoscar Hernandez. And that is out of play. Late on that fastball.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
1 ball.
That's down and in. A slider missed. Just misses. And it's 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The wind and the pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Will Smith to the plate.
A lot of clutch hitting from him recently. More than an RBI per game over his last 10.
0-1.
And 1-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
2-2.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
Batting 7.
Andy Pappas will hit next. Hitless yesterday as they only pushed across 1 run. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Right down to shoot, and that's strike 2.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
The 0-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Struck him out swinging, and he strikes out. Welcome back, and coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. That's a strike. 0-1.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
And that's where the swing, it's a strikeout.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Pavin Smith now at the plate. On the ground. Muncy sends it to first. And that quickly 2 away.
Now
next to hit, Jake McCarthy. 0 for 1 so far. That pitch clips the outside corner. It's 0-1. Top of the 3rd, no score. Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. As we go to the last of the 3rd. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Check swing, called strike. Swings and misses. No balls, 2 strikes. Good eye in that spot. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And that skips in the dirt. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. Yeah, that's fouled off. 1 out, bases empty. Another one, and that makes it 7 consecutive strikeouts. So the lineup flips over, and next for LA, Freddie Freeman. Right side, hard hit. Toss to Naylor. 3 up, 3 down. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. Ohtani back to work.
That's a ball.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, these Diamondbacks, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Got the bat going too soon and strike two.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Hauls it in, and there's one away. Ketel Marte up to the plate. Grounded out his first time. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Wastes no time there. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Suarez in the box now. No balls and a strike. And there's a ball.
One ball, one strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Got him swinging.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. No, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Oh, it's him.
Got him. Rusty Valentine rings him up. So one hit is all they get. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. And there's a foul ball.
You know, these Dodgers just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result.
Next offering is fouled back.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Hard hit left side. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Ohtani, 30 years old now, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. And that's way high. 2-0.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
That misses off the outside edge. Bouncer to second, and that one handled. Jump throw across his body. It's there, and that's a great play. Max Muncy at the dish. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. Swings through that.
0-2.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. That one missed. The Dodgers still looking for their first hit in this one. And that just misses. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's his 9th. And we're back. This is Corbin Carroll. And that's in the dirt. And it's 1-0.
You know, these D-backs just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boog. The last one wasn't even close.
Del Castillo in now, takes ball 1 off the plate.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
And that one fouled off.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Randall Grichuk now. His first at bat was a strikeout. Fought off foul. Carroll at first, 1 gone. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Pajes sizes this one up, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there are 2 outs. Here's the left fielder, Pavin Smith. He's 0 for 1. Fouled off. He was late. Two outs. Swings through that one.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. He continues to roll. Back here at Chavez Ravine, bottom of the inning. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Hernandez with a high fly ball deep to left, back there, and that one is out of here. An absolute smash to left, and it gives him the lead in the 5th. It's 1-0. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. See a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. Foul ball there. The 0-1. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-2.
And ball 1. Activity in the bullpen. A.J. Puck appears to be getting loose. Mantiply getting loose as well. Chases the changeup in the dirt. Torey Lovullo is out of the dugout.
Pitching for Arizona.
New pitcher on here, A.J. Puck.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
And a foul ball.
Ball. 1 and 2.
That's out to center field. McCarthy moving under this one. He's got it. Runner tags for home. Throw cut off down to the plate. And he's in there as a run scores.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Tommy Edman at the plate. He's 0 for 1. And it's fouled away. And now the 0-1. Just missed.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Time asked for at the plate, and he gets it. One down, base is empty. That one fouled off. That one almost got him. On the ground to third. Sends it across to first, and they get Edman for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. And stepping in is the speedy Ha-Seong Kim. Went down on strikes his first time through. That's outside. 1-0. Two down, nobody on. Right side. And that's a fair ball. Back to the top of the lineup. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. 0 for 2 in this one. Runner on the go. Ball misses. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
Next offering in there for a strike. And that is strike 1. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. He's there. He's got it. And the inning back here in L.A. And now the center fielder, Jake McCarthy. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And another ball.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
In the air, out towards left center. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And there's a base hit, so they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Stepping in, Ketel Marte. Tap foul at the plate.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Hey, Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. And there's a ball.
1-0.
With the tying run at the plate, and we're the top half of the sixth. Up and in, and the count is 2-0. Two outs. And a base hit right there. Hernandez quickly throws it in. Lead runner to second with two gone.
All over that one right there. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Now a check on him at second. Back safely. Here's Josh Naylor. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Perdomo on second. Suarez at first. 2 out of the inning. That one is absolutely belted. Dives. What a play.
A bit of a do-or-die there. He lays out, makes the diving catch, and he strands a couple of runners.
Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. The shortstop takes the ball. Activity in the Arizona bullpen. Ryan Thompson up and throwing for manager Torey Lovullo. And strike one to Mookie Betts.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. That one missed.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Del Castillo makes the grab, one away. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the 6th. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Del Castillo makes the grab for the second out. Here's Max Muncy. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Way out front for strike two.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Dodgers go down. We go to the top of the seventh. Now it's the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. Ohtani back to work. Right through there for a strike. That one in the dirt, and 1-1. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 2-2 now. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Got him. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Del Castillo in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate. And another ball.
No, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
Next offering misses, and that's ball 3. Upstairs, and that is ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change.
Number 43, Anthony.
First pitch just misses. With the tying run at the plate here in the top half of inning number 7. And fouled off. Tying run at the plate. Out in front and foul to the left side.
That's a ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. High fly ball out of the left center field. Hernandez makes the grab. 2 down.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Del Castillo off of first with 2 away. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Hernandez settles underneath it, and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Ryan Thompson.
Number 81.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Hernandez at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. In for a strike, and it's 0-2.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
That one hammered center field. That's back. and it's off the batter's eye. That'll fire up the dugout, and they tack one on the board. It's 3-0. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it. With this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
So 1 out, nobody on. Andy Pappas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Foul ball. Thompson goes 6 feet 5 inches. He features a sinker, a slider, and he works in a 4-seamer. And a swing and a miss.
No ball. 2 strike.
Foul ball, still 0-2. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in here at the bottom of the 7th. And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 1-2. Struck him out. Really fooled him with the breaking ball there.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Edman now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Not close with that one. Going to count 1-2. And that's too high. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And downstairs.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Stays alive. And that one hit to first, and that's just foul. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Smith makes the catch, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. We're at the top of the 8th. Here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Jake McCarthy. And that's down and away. And he hits a ground ball right side. And saved. He busted it down the line for that infield single. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Geraldo Perdomo. 1 for 3. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Next offering is in for a strike.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count. Now let's see if they can string something together, make it a little more interesting.
And now it's going to be Ketel Marte. And that one is downstairs. And that's ball one.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
The tying run at the plate. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Swing and a miss.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And a swing and a miss. And that is a big first out. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now.
Eugenio Suarez.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Tying run at the plate. Line drive, base hit. Runner around third, on his way to the plate. He'll score easily.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing when this team really needed it. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
And that misses. And now 2-0.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. Down Corbin Carroll to the dish for a big at bat.
Number 9, Blaze Alexander.
This one in the dirt to second, but way too late. Safe there. And 2 in scoring position now, thanks to that wild pitch. So the tying run at second, and that is out of play. Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. In there at the knees, and now 2-2. With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Back now. New pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Joe Mantiply.
Well, home runs have been a problem this year. Not doing a great job keeping the ball in the yard so far this season, so we'll see if that factors in.
The Diamondbacks with some movement in the pen. Justin Martinez, the young right-hander, up and throwing. That misses, and it's a ball and a strike.
That's the ball.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Swinging a foul straight back. got him looking for the K. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike three.
Well, oftentimes that's the pitch he's trying to set up, the curveball. He'll lean on it pretty heavily, so you got to be expecting it, look for it, and sell out so you don't miss it when you get it.
And here's Freddie Freeman. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And first offering is fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. Outside. And a count 1-2. Base is empty, one away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Del Castillo collects, fires to first, and it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout. Now it's Mookie Betts. That one ripped left field. And it's gone. Home run number 20 on the year, and they add a run. It's 4-1. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Next is the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. 0 for 3 in this one. Check swing, called strike. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Kind of an interesting pitch selection there with the defense shifted to the pull side. Pitches on the outside corner, and that made it pretty easy for him just to punch it the other way.
Shohei on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close.
No, that's a ball.
Ohtani on at second with 2 down. Just missed.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center him.
Runner on the go again. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And now it's 3-2, and this is a good example of the type of at-bat that Muncy can deliver. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
And a ground ball to first. He steps on the bag. They limit the damage here. Mookie Betts brings the noise on this home run. Last chance coming up for the D-backs. And we're back. New inning getting.
Pitching for the Dodgers, number 66.
On the ground at first.
Tanner
He takes it on his own, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th. He's 2 outs away.
Now batting.
And now
Randall
Grichuk.
Randall Grichuk.
Scott, an all-star a season ago. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And Arizona with just 1 outlet. Next to hit for Arizona, Peyton Smith. Pitch misses there. Ball 1.
Ball. No strike.
Hit to right, and that should do it. He'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game series, and there's just such a good feeling when you're in your own ballpark, you're sleeping in your own bed, you're eating your clubhouse manager's food, everything's right in your world, and they played like it today.
Kiss away all your pride.